If you are under the age of 18, the content of this video is not intended for you. Please stop watching now. Hey YouTube, it's Audrey, and I'm here with the May installment of the Crack the Vault collab hosted by Poetspice here on YouTube. Actually, this is, I think, the third or the fourth year, so this is the 2025 version of Crack the Vault. And what we are doing is we are using our stashes. We are using things that we've had at least 6 months and haven't used, or have had it, but just have never used it. So the ideal is to inspire you to use your stash. And I'm also including this in hashtag 2crafters1design. Their theme this week was sewing, and so I thought, since I haven't been able to craft much, I would combine the two this week and have a twofer. So we post for Crack the Vault on the third Friday of every month, and I will have a list of the participants below and also a list of the host of the 2crafters1design. And they are Melissa, who's Mo Creations, Gloria, who's Girliest Cards, and Lisa, who is UCY I'm a Diva. And let me show you quickly what I have used. I pulled out a couple old kits that actually I have never used. I do not believe. This was at least 2-3 years old, maybe a little older, but it was a Tonic Studio Stamp Club. And this was Stamp Club number 17, and it was called So Happy. And it had this set of stamps, and it had this set of dies. And there's the back. I also use these A5 nested ovals, and I've had this for a while. I have used this before, but I probably have not used it in over 6 months. And then finally, I have this second Tonic Studios kit. This one, I believe, was one for one of their special weeks, like birthday week or anniversary week or whatever week they have. But this one was called So Crafty, and it made this 3D spool, which I didn't do today, but it came with paper, a stamp set, a stencil, and then this large die set. And with this, I used just 3 things from it. I used the scissors, the word sew, and the word craft. So I did something a little different this week. Originally, I was going to make a card, and for those of you that have been watching my channel and know, I've had a serious sciatic issue for months now, actually, and it's finally starting to get a little better. And so this is the first time that I've been able to sit the whole time to make this whole thing. When I did last month, it took me like 3 hours because I was like, had to go lay down, craft for 2 minutes, go lay down. So I was able to complete this whole project, but I'm about at the end of my my time because it's starting to hurt a little bit. But what I did was I made this, and originally I was going to make it into a card, but I decided what I'm going to do with it is put this in a mini album page. I have been going through some pictures last fall with my brother and father for, we had all these pictures and things since my mother passed away, and we were cleaning things out, and we just were going through all the photos, and we were reminiscing and laughing and remembering. And so back in the day, and I haven't done it for a while now, but I have always sewn, and I grew up sewing. I think I started when I was 8 years old, and my grandmother taught me. Then I took classes somewhere, and actually in college I minored in fashion design. And so I sewed before paper crafting, And I used to do gowns, tailored suits, those kind of things, but my specialty were gowns. Actually, for my first marriage, I made my wedding gown. The most that I made, I had a wedding where I think I had 15 bridesmaids, 2 junior bridesmaids, and then I made vests and ties for the guys. So sewing background, and I saw these pictures and I'm like, you really should do a mini album with pictures of clothes you used to make, because at one time I didn't buy clothes. I only wore things that I made. So I was very into the sewing and being one of a kind. So I think that what I'm going to do is add this to a page of a mini album on one side, and then on the other side have a photo of something in black and gold that I made. I made this black and gold gown for the grand opening. I had a friend who opened a fitness center, a gym, and for her grand opening, I made this long black dress, and it had sheer sleeves, but on the sleeves there were gold dots, and then I made this big gold bow to go on the back, and it had gold trim around the sleeves, and it was an awesome dress. So I think this will be what I use in the mini album next to that particular picture. So I use the sewing machine and a layer, the dress form, and a gold layer. I decided to, at first I was going to use the inside. I was going to use the oval that cut out and put that on black. And then I thought, well, no, why don't you make a cutout shadow with the black in the center, and that particular die stitches on both sides, so I'd have the stitching here. So it is sewing theme, so why not have some stitching on it? And then I use the needle and the thread just to kind of even out the weight and the balance of the card. Down here is the thimble, and the heart is what came out of here. And then the sew craft, and then I made it like Y. And if you look at like Spellbinders has a series that they do every so often called Cropped, and they have this scissors that's at an angle that's cutting. So I thought, hey, that would make a great Y. So crafty. And that is my piece for today's Crack the Vault 2025 May edition, and also for hashtag 2crafters1design for their theme this week, which is sewing. It's great to be back, and hopefully you guys will see more of me soon. Have a great and a very blessed day. Bye-bye.